These races have been a nightmare.
اكتسح الجميع، اكتسحهم وحاربهم وفاز وانتصر عليهم.
Still I'm thinking about this race.
صمود هي الجمود هي البطلة، يا سلام يا صمود. الثانية والناموس لصاحب السمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد آل نهيان وياس ريسنج.
I got Sumud a year ago because he was trained by Mr. Meherbi. He won a Group 1 with him, the Emirates Championship last season. And so I received Sumud, which was very nice because he adapted himself in 2 days here. He was happy in 2 days. He's showing his class in the morning. If he's not showing it, that means he's not well. So you know to run, how to run or not to run, you know. Munji's, his sire is passed away, unfortunately, but he's my favorite stallion. He was my favorite stallion, definitely. His mare, Unchained Melody, won 3 times the Kayala Classic, can you believe? She was a champion mare. So Munji's gave a lot of speed, stamina, everything you want, you know, class. He was a classy horse, you know, and he's produced really well. He's Samud is I didn't know Munji is in racing, of course. Samud got this fighting spirit. He's a real gentleman in the morning, and he got this fighting spirit. He's a marvelous horse, definitely, yes.
So Samud, like, he's a very good horse, but he's a very strong character. He can be sometimes very, very moody. But he's such a good horse on the track and at the training. So for him, I do like, first of all, as I said, like a massage for 1 hour with the hands only. And as he has like some back contractures on the back line, I always use the ultrasounds that I will show you, and also the electromuscle stimulation with a special program for contractures. So first of all, I check how his back is that day to feel specifically where I have to use the machine, which is here. I put some gel on the spot. I will use the one for contractures. This program lasts 12 minutes, and I have to do it on each side.
For me, the first quality, the most difficult thing, let's say, for a trainer is to know the value of a horse, you know. That's the most difficult point in this business. And with Samud, I'd like rather to observe him, see him in the morning, how he was acting. He's always full of energy in the morning. He showed a lot of happiness. He's bucking in the air, happy, screaming. He's a horse showing a lot. More or less, he got my character. He got the same character. So maybe that's why we go along so well together, you know. Physically, he's an athlete. Huh? He got size, he's strong. More or less, I train him like a thoroughbred. More or less, I train him like a thoroughbred, like I've been done the last 30 years. So this is pleasant for me. And I got this little feeling somewhere coming back. And that's number one. Number two, Samud is also, as I told you, he shows you exactly the way he feels, you know. What he's showing you in the morning is exactly the way he is, you know. For an unknown reason, I don't know why, started in very low category. He won a small handicap in Sharjah, and he progressed, massively with Mr. Meherbi. And then he kept going. He showed his class this season, you know. This is amazing because he was coming from small races. Huh? So he didn't have this class 2 years ago. The class he has actually. You know. And this season was strange because I was focused on the Jewel Crown. He won the prep race with a lot of class. And I did something wrong. Samud, when I was not training him, had always blinkers. And on the prep race, to make it short, he had only cheek pieces, because I think I don't want to be too rude with him. He's fresh, which was okay. And the big race, Jewel Crown, I put blinkers like he used to have, because I said that with the big race, we'll have pace and everything. And this race has been a nightmare. Still, I'm thinking about this race. Pulled so much, he was so keen because of the blinkers. There was absolutely no pace. They went so slow that he didn't breathe properly. And when he came to the 2 furlongs post, he had no oxygen anymore. He did not finish the race. And I was devastated of my mistake and for my horse, you know, because he didn't deserve that. So I gave him time, and then we focused on President Cup. And thanks God, he gave us a lot, you know, because he won with class. They never catch him. He kept the length and a half all the time. He was strong. He was, you know, he showed a lot of courage, you know. He was really honest that day.
ننتظر سباق شرس جدا. لحظات وتفتح الأبواب. إذا سيداتي آنساتي سادتي فتحت الأبواب هنا في بطولة كأس سيدي صاحب السمو رئيس الدولة الشوط السادس. سباق من الفئات الأولى لجروب 1 لمسافة 2200 متر أو 11 فورلونج.
He was relaxed in his box before the race. In the parade ring, he was very quiet. I always see them when they canter going to the starting gates, which for me it's very important to see the action they have.
هنا في سباق سيدي صاحب السمو رئيس الدولة في هذه البطولة الغالية.
I was more worried about the pace of the race, and I got tranquilized after 50 meters because 2 horses took the lead and make a strong pace, which someone really loves. He likes when it's going fast, so he relaxes and he can show his turn of foot to finish. So I was more confident after 10 seconds, 20 seconds of race.
لكن أيضا المسافات الآن اتسعت وأصبحت المنافسة ثنائية ما بين برلمان وما بين بسمة هناك مع ريان كوراتولو.
My master, where I learned my job a long time ago, always told me when they canter, a good jockey, when he go cantering to the starting gate, he already knows what he's going to do, and he knows what he got in his hands. You know. Most of my horses are ridden by Richie Mullen, who's a champion jockey. And you don't give orders to champion jockeys.
مع جيم كراولي الآن عملية الالتفاف، الآن عملية التدافع، الآن عملية الاكتساح، لكن أيضا المحاولة حاضرة من صمود. شاهد عملية الانطلاق، شاهد السباق التاريخي، شاهد الانطلاقة التاريخية. يا سلام يا صمود، يا سلام على الانطلاقة. مغادر أيضا يحاول، أيضا مغادر بالمركز الثاني، لكن يا سلام شاهد عملية الانطلاقة. صمود هي الجمود، هي البطلة. يا سلام يا صمود. صمود هو بطل كأس صاحب السمو رئيس الدولة، هو بطل الفئات الأولى، بطل الجروب 1. اكتسح الجميع، اكتسحهم وحاربهم وفاز وانتصر عليهم هنا في هذه البطولة الغالية، في البطولة الأغلى، في البطولة الأسمى. صمود هو البطل مع ريتشارد مولن. الناموس والتهاني، كل التهاني لسمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد آل نهيان والمدرب جان ديروال. ريتشارد مولن تألق مع صمود في بطولة كأس سيدي صاحب السمو رئيس الدولة وأحرز المركز الأول.
He jumped well. I knew there was going to be a couple of pace setters there, so fortunate enough I was able to had a length on Tig, and he kindly let me over on him, and I was able to get a nice slot down the fence, relaxed, following, you know, Jean Pouquet's horse, you know. And obviously I had Jim on my outside, so I had the 2 main dangers that were close to me. So I was always very comfortable, always travelling well, and it was just a matter of when the splits come. I'd have probably ideally liked to have waited a bit longer, but You know, when the gap comes, you have to take it here because it's obviously a short straight, and you know I didn't want to get shuffled back and then be late running. So, yeah, great performance.
A real racehorse doesn't need anything. A simple bridle, simple bit, a good jockey, khalas. No need to put all those tongue-tie things on the nose. I don't like that. This is not me. Some people do it, they're successful with it, but I don't believe at all in all those things. Proud inside to win my third President Cup in 5 years. Because the first was Laura. I loved that mare. She was beautiful. She was a darling girl. And then Ramas, fabulous horse. And now Sumud. But when I saw my horse, he could not catch my horse. He was keeping always this length and a half in advance for the last 300 meters. Then I was confident. I don't say this horse won't beat me one day. It will beat Sumud one day. But because I tell you again, no horse, nobody's unbeatable. But I think my horse today in 2 races beat the same horse at the equal weight last time in President Cup. So for me today Sumud is better than the other one. But this might change, we never know. If Sumud stays in this condition, of course I have to be confident for the Emirates Championship, which will be his last run this year. The Emirates Championship is the next target for this horse. What will happen will happen. But already in my head, to be honest with you, you know what I have? Is the Jewel Crown. 221, 222, November 21. I already got the Jewel Crown in my head because I made a mistake and I want, this horse deserve, inshallah, to win it because he got the potential to win it. Already in my head, I think in 1 year. And it's true, huh? Honestly.
آنساتي سادتي، تنطلق بطولة الإمارات، تنطلق بطولة إميريتس تشامبيونشيب هنا لمسافة 2200 متر أو 11 فورلونج في سباق من الفئة الأولى لجروب 1 ومخصص لعمر ال5 سنوات فما فوق، بمشاركة 14 خيل من الخيول العربية الأصيلة، من خيول النخبة، من خيول الصفوة، من الخيول المميزة. الصدارة المبكرة حاضرة بقوة بالنسبة لبسمة وساندرو بايفا. هناك مستقر خلف المتصدر صمود. يا سلام على صمود في المركز الثاني، لكن أيضا جوغورتا دي مولان في محاولة. الآن سندخل إلى الخط المستقيم وبدأت عملية التسارع، بدأت عملية كتابة التاريخ، بدأت البطولات، بدأ صمود. يا سلام على صمود، صمود بلا حدود، صمود يعبر السدود، صمود في المقدمة، صمود هو البطل، صمود هو الكبير، صمود هو المرشح، صمود. يا سلام يا سلام يا سلام، روعة 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 هذا الانتصار. صمود هو الأول، هو المبدع، هو الممتع، هو الكبير، هو الخطير، هو المثير. يا له من انتصار، يا له من تنافس كبير. الناموس واكبر ناموس لسيدي صاحب السمو الشيخ منصور بن زايد آل نهيان وياس الاستباقات.
I'll tell you one thing, without being arrogant, I never give up, never. Sumud, he teach me humility. Sumud is a lovely horse, I was happy. What he brought to me, my 27th Group 1 winner, including thoroughbreds, that was something, my 3rd President Cup, so I thank him for that. Thank you, Sumud. You give me a lot of joy and happiness. Thank you, Your Highness Sheikh Mansour, for giving me this opportunity to train that kind of horses and his horses, for bringing me over from France to here.